Glad y'all can make it out on this wonderful Friday night. It's the first Friday of August. That doesn't make it any like a special day. It's just, goddamn, this year's going by awfully fast, and I haven't done shit with my life. So here I am telling jokes on the internet, panhandling for Twitch pennies on a service that's owned by Amazon. That's the most cyberpunk thing I think anyone's ever done. Imagine that. This all exists. Everyone's got high-speed internet to go to the end of the internet. And it's just so that you guys could spend a couple of hours tonight watching me tell jokes that probably aren't very funny. So, we're taking a look at Mary Hooves, which is a pony with some gummy candy. And looking at this, y'all can definitely tell why the hell I picked this thing up. I do like that it says actual size, so we're gonna get a horse that's, you know, as big as, oh fuck, as big as the top of the can of cola that's filled with water, because it's a prop can, because they haven't made cola in 3 fucking years, and I've been drinking water out of a can to keep the illusion and the gag alive. I'm a sham, okay? I'm a hack fraud. If you flip it over on the other side, there's one that looks like a bootleg Fluttershy Applejack, one of those horses for My Little Pony. I don't know why I called them horses. I mean, technically they're ponies. It's right there in the name. But this is it's a pony with some gummy candy, and it comes in a little box. And the best before date on the candy here is February 21st, 2019. So I'm sure it's just sugar and gelatin, so it's not like it's gonna actually go bad, but I guess this has been inside the prop closet for a while. I also just realized something. It's not on the other side, but these appear to be horses that go with the stupid app. So if you like what you see here, if you want your very own Mary Hooves, you can go on the Google Play Store. Actually, it's also on whatever the Apple Store is called. Just search in Mary Hooves. I'm sure it's not some crappy freemium Candy Crush knockoff that you can get 3 matches for free, then you gotta watch an ad for Netflix to get 2 more matches, and then you gotta buy some gems. I don't remember where I got this or how much I paid for it, but considering that you get a pretty substantial horse inside of it, probably not cheap. It's probably like a $5 or $6 blind bag. So I'm just gonna. Do I open it from the bottom, or I guess I probably open it from the top. Let's take a look. Let's peep this out. $49.99 best value pony pack. You gotta. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but really it is the best value. And if you're dedicated to Mary Hooves ponies, you'll pay it. People that made that crappy game know you'll pay it. Okay, so is that just like a whole? What the fuck? Oh, okay, that's a toy. But I thought this whole thing was the sack of gummy candy. I'm like, there's a lot. Here's this looks like this is like the most generic looking thing I've ever seen. This is like what you would see in like Dead Rising. If you could pick up little sacks of gummy candy at like the registers and have Frank chow down on some gummy worms. He gets bitten by a fucking zombie. He's got to heal 1 bar of health. 2 if you pick up the survival magazine that doubles all the healing items. But he's like, oh, I've taken damage. Oh, that zombie bit my leg. And he eats the whole bag in 2 bites. Love it. Dead Rising was a great game. Well, it looks like the makers of the candy is a company called Fresh Toys, which definitely not the kind of company I would expect to start making candy if you got toys in your name, because you can't eat those. Those aren't edible. Gotta be careful about that. That'd be like if Hot Wheels started making mustard or some shit. It's like you go down the aisle. What do you got? You got French's. You got the store brand. You got Grey Poupon. You got Hot Wheels mustard. I don't know why Hot Wheels would just start making mustard, but that sounds like a weird thing to do. Also, for some reason, I can't seem to say the word mustard without my voice cracking, so probably a signal that my throat is dry. Hopefully this doesn't spoil. No, never mind. Wait, maybe it did spoil who we got. Well, we'll read this. We'll read this in a second after we open. No, okay, it did because you can see through the package. What the? Come on, man. Why would you make it opaque on one side and then you can just see into it on the other? What does that accomplish? Also, that horse looks dumb as shit. So, and by not dumb as in like just the toy is dumb. I mean the horse, the horse itself looks like it's got a couple extra chromosomes. I don't like its head. I feel like this thing's head is too big. It's too round, and the nose, the snout part. I don't know what you call the nose of a horse. It's not like muzzle or whatever. Whatever it is, it's not long enough. So you get this weird, like... I mean, I don't know. You're looking right at it. I don't know what the hell to call it. Look at this. Look at how cheap these guys are. Look. You got the tramp stamp on this side, but it ain't over there. You've also got sparkles and shit in her hair and in her mane and in her tail, and you ain't got nothing on this side. It's like they only... It really is the best Chinese horse that money can buy. You know, it's only painted on the side you're gonna see. The eyes, Fandramon is right. The eyes are at a very strange angle. Like if I don't know. This doesn't look like a horse. You got the one eye here. At least not, you know, they're both on straight and they're not like upside down, which is a possibility. It looks kind of like a weird dog. I don't know what this is. There's no articulation. The head is like that, and its neck is snapped around. It looks dirty. I don't know. That's like, hang on. Can I? It looks like there's dirt on it. I think it's because there's purple that's been sprayed on the hooves, and there's probably some overspray. But this just looks like somebody who was outside digging in the dirt with their hands, came in and went like this, and then put the horse down, and that's what we got. Well, okay, it came with a little thing. Apparently, this pony's name, is Little Star. Princess Little Star lives in the highest tower of the royal palace. They're really not making any effort to cover what they're knocking off. In the morning, Agatha flies to the tower to visit with her friend. Agatha helps Little Star to brush her hair and weave gold jewelry in her mane. Then the fairies go for the breakfast. On the lush green lawn below. Grammatically, I feel like this is just a couple clicks shy of being like readable, but you know, kids don't give a shit. Who is okay? Now Agatha's the one on the box, the orange one. Apparently, here's all the different horses to get. We got Agatha, the aforementioned Agatha. That's what the A stands for. Of course, we got Eric, which is a weird horse name considering this one is Little Star, and he's got like Eric. Nobody likes Eric. There's also Patrick and Deanna and Kira. Did we get the only one with a weird name? Funny Horsey. That's right. Look that one up on YouTube. Luna, Shiny, Snowflake, and of course, Little Star. What the hell is going on with Snowflake here? Like, what actually? You guys remember Sparkle Dogs from like old school DeviantArt? You guys remember when that was a thing? That's kind of what these are, except it's just with horses, I believe. Well, I've been putting off trying the candy because, you know, I just can't wait to eat something that's a little bit out of date. Let's take a look at what we got in the gummy candy. This is one of the selling points on the box. It says you do get a pony plus gummy candy. They also made it a different font and a color. You know. Okay, well. They look like really nasty gumdrops that are just dusted with sugar, and I'm not enthused about this. I feel like I should call my dentist like ahead of time before I eat one of these things. 1 out of 10, how oily is the candy? It's not. It's just kind of like... They feel like fruit snacks that somebody just dropped in sand. It's not very good. I'm pretty sure it's, you know, one of these is probably like 50 calories because of all the sugar content. This one's yellow. It doesn't... These don't smell like anything. Hang on. No. Just smells like sugar. It literally just smells like you buy a bag of sugar from the store, you stick your nose in that, that's what it smells like. Alright, I'll stop putting it off, I'll eat it. Holy shit, that is... It's actually really tough to bite into. It's also somehow bitter. I think this is supposed to be pineapple, but it's like all they got in terms of the pineapple was like the tanginess of the pineapple. That's no good. It just it does also just taste like sugar, but when you bite into it, you get that little bit of fruit flavor. Well, we got a green one. Let's take it. Let's try the. I'm gonna try the green one, and then we also got a red one in the package. So you know, I'm gonna try one of everything here. That just tastes like shit. What even is that? It just tastes like a mess. I think that's supposed to be green apple. All right, I got the red one. I got the red one. Let's try the last one. All of these are just unpleasant. That's the only way I can put that. There's really, I think that was strawberry. Again, I think that's what they're trying to invoke. When I chew on these, they just hurt my teeth. Like, they don't hurt my teeth, but you know, if you just like eat like crystallized sugar, how it just kind of, there's that grittiness to it. That's all I'm getting. And then I get these little vignettes of bad flavor. I don't think it's because these are out of date. There's absolutely nothing to expire. They just taste like crap. And they came with one of the stupidest looking horses I think I've ever seen. I don't remember how much God, just stand up, okay? It's not a hard concept. I don't remember how much I spent on this blind bag, or if it was just given to me by somebody. But whatever the dollar amount was, I guarantee it was way too much. This is stupid. You could probably buy yourself like a proper My Little Pony figurine and like a bag of like Haribo gummy bears for probably just a little bit more than what I'm assuming this piece of crap was selling for. So yeah, I can't vouch for the app though, because I didn't realize there was an app. So it's not like I played it before the stream. But Tad with the Bunny, that would be the best way to describe it. It is like eating flavored sand. It's like that waterproof sand they used to sell on TV back in the day, where you squirt it and then the fish tank. You can build underwater sand castles. I think it was called squand. I think this would be like eating squand. I guess there's also moon sand. I think is a thing these days, where you can like make sand castles without water. It's like crumbly Play-Doh. It's gross. It just makes a fucking mess. Epsilon, what about dust and decay? Not so much the decay, but it definitely tastes like dust. Also, I noticed that this green is a slightly different green than the other ones, so I'm going to try it real quick. I also just realized from looking at this that I think it's supposed to be a heart, but it's covered in so much sugar I couldn't tell for the other ones. Yeah, you know what? Ow, that tastes like shit. Yeah. That's exactly the same as the other green one, they just didn't put enough food coloring in it. They really sold you on something like this on the box, and what you end up getting is well, you know, it literally does just look like a knockoff of what's supposed to be in there. Anyways, you can go back in the box. I'm not putting little star on the shelf of interest, the shelves of glory. It's not gonna happen. Sorry. This is going straight in the drawer of oblivion. And maybe a few years from now, whenever I'm cleaning it out and going through old things that were featured on this show, I'll take a look at the Mary Hooves little star purple horse of death and go, nah, and then I'll put it right back in the drawer. This is your destiny. That's your destiny.
Thanks for checking out this video. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't. Either way, your feedback is appreciated. And you can also subscribe to Gatorbox if you like this content and want to see more of it from us. Catch us live Friday nights at 9 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/Gatorbox. If you'd like to support this channel, you can do so at patreon.com/Gatorbox or streamlabs.com/Gatorbox.